Hello, brothers and sisters. Once again, welcome to the Afri Talk podcast. Welcome to my channel. And on this channel, as you already know, we come together to discuss and we come to share our experiences, create new ideas, learn from one another as a community, as Africans in the diaspora. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you've been doing well. I've been doing well myself too. Thank you for watching my previous video. I really appreciate it, so keep watching and keep sharing. So last week we spoke about the preparation, getting ready to go to Ghana, and for the first time, and all the things that the other things that came into it. If you've not watched that video yet, please, I will link it down below so you can go watch it and give us a thumbs up, share it, and yeah, just keep watching. So in this video, we will, I think you can already read it from the title below. I'll be surprising my family after 13 years. This time I'm going to see them vis-a-vis, eyeball to eyeball, mama to mama, nose to nose, lip to lip, teeth to teeth. Like, I'm going to see them with my own eyes. So let's get right into it. I'm so excited. So last week I stopped where the moment of the door, the gates of the airport, so to say, to outside, from the gates from inside of the airport going outside of the airport, when it was opening, it was just open. Like, I felt like just open quickly so I can just get out. But at the same time, I was like, oh my god, what am I going to see? Because it's I don't know. So the gate just opened and all these people, okay, no problem. The gate opened, I'm dragging my bag, and I didn't even take like a step outside though. The heat. It was like the heat that attacked me. And the smell. Like, people all used to say, if you go to Ghana, the first thing that you realize is the heat and the smell. But I never really get to. I'm like, how does Ghana smell like? Like, I mean, normal smell though, or I don't know. But just the smell, like, it's different than the smell that I smell here in the Netherlands. I can't explain. Like, just something different. Just like different smell. And then all these people who are like coming to pick up, their loved ones or friends or whatever, were just looking and staring. Some of them were just there to find love though. Anyways, I'll talk about that one later on. And people were just staring, and I'm like, okay, how are we going to find the people who are coming to pick us up? And lo and behold, they were, as if they knew. They just saw us from somewhere and were like, oh, here we are. It was stressful. But then when we got there, I felt like, finally, I can go home, take a bath, and just sleep. So just looking around, it looks so different, because the last time I was at the airport 13 years ago, like, I don't quite remember, like, really how the airport looked like. But it was just different. And I saw all these cars. I saw some really nice Porsche cars. I was like, hey, people have money. Yeah. We were just going, I was just like, well, to be honest, I felt numb, because we were driving, seeing the streets light, or seeing the streets, the trees and everything. I was like, is this Ghana? Wow. It felt like I was somewhere in Morocco, somewhere in Italy, somewhere / Spain village, somewhere, like, I don't know. Because the Ghana that I remember, it didn't look good back then too well. And now I'm just seeing beautiful houses. The roads are nicely done, the streets, and people are driving quite well. I was like, so wow. So I've been thinking bad about Ghana all this while, but I don't know, Ghana has just upgraded. So I was so shocked and so numb, and I was just like, wow. So is this Ghana? It felt like I was in a different country, and I was not one way. Like, it sounds crazy, I know, but I didn't feel happy, because I felt like I was somewhere else that, like, this is not what I was expecting. So I was like, not that I don't want Ghana to upgrade or whatever, but like, just like, my expectation was something different. It was really different. I didn't feel any connection, nothing. It felt like I was in a strange country. I don't know. My brother-in-law was telling me, oh no, this is just the presidential area, the airport area. It always looks nice, but you just wait. When we leave this area, you will see. anyway, so okay, we started, driving by some places, and then I was like, oh, okay, this is the real Ghana. And then I started hearing the shoutings on the street, the people just walking in front of the cars, the people driving so weird and, just overtaking unnecessarily, the chaoticness, the bad roads. And I was like, okay, this is Ghana. Then I started feeling connected. It's weird, right? I mean, why do I want to feel connected to like bad Ghana? Not bad Ghana, but like, I don't know how to say this nicely. So let me just keep it. But you know what I mean. It was so weird, but I started recognizing the real Ghana. I was like, okay. You're sitting, you're doing like this. The thing is going like this. The car, like, because of the road, you're doing, and I was like, okay, this is the real Ghana. Because last time I remember, whenever I sit in the car, this is just how you go, This is just, that's normal. Let me feel normal again. So when I started feeling, I was like, okay, it's okay. And then we, got in the neighborhood of where my husband's family house was, and it was like, oh my gosh, so I'm really in Ghana. And then people were just looking, in the neighborhood. They're just peeping into the car like, who is that? And then they opened the gate, and then we went in, and everybody, it was so beautiful. I met them, for the first time, because my husband's family lives there, but his extended family lives in Ghana. So I met them for the first time. They welcomed me, and they packed our bag. Like, I was like, oh, it's a real service. Okay, thank you. I don't need to take my bag myself. So we got in there. We put the bags in the rooms and all that. And I thought, oh, finally, let me go and sit down some more. Just 2 minutes, breathe. And then we're like, our in-law, please don't sit down yet. Let's thank God and pray. I said, okay. Anyways, we thank God for journey mercies, right? We pray. Hey, the prayer took long. Once we were praying, my stomach was doing grrr, because this airplane food that I ate, I wasn't satisfied. I didn't eat everything because there was no really, my stomach was doing grrr, grrr. And then sometimes I would open my eyes and, peek and see who's opening the eyes. And one of my sisters-in-laws was like, wait. Like, because they could see that, I dey hungry. Hunger won't kill me. So anyways, we prayed that long prayer, thank God, everything. And then we went to buy food. At Ghana, you need AC or you need fan in your room 24/7 because the heat is just too much. So we had a fan and we were like, okay, it's working good, whatever. Middle of the night, I think I'm sleeping, but something is just, I'm like, what is this? Something like I was all wet. I decided I'm gonna pour water on me. Let me go open my eyes and see the fan stopped working. I was like, So I woke my husband. I'm like, why is the fan working? We switch, we click. It's not working. So we called my sister. And I thought maybe there's something you have to click, especially what, I don't know. She's like, I think this thing is spoiled. But I'm like, the electrician came to fix it before we came. He's like, hey, we paid him. I don't know. Anyways, I'll call him right now. So tomorrow morning he can come early. So the next day, early in the morning, the person came. Oh yeah, the fan is not spoiled itself, but it's like there's something wrong in the cord, like some weird excuse. And I'm like, oh, just fix it. And after that, he was asking for money again. We had to pay him in full again. I'm like, you fixed something, they didn't work. Anyway, that's when I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to be frustrated. I'm here to chill. I'm here to see my family. I'm here to, but why? Anyways, we went to change money, bought a SIM card, bought food and all that. And already, like, mind you, when people go to Ghana and they come back to Ghana, they will tell me that, money in Ghana finishes like this, as in, it's like you're drinking water. I didn't believe it. But when we were going to exchange money, just the few things that I bought, the money was almost finished. I was like, but how? I just bought this, and the things are not even expensive. But how? I don't know. The money just, there's something about the money, I don't know. I called my mom, she was like, I'm now leaving Togo to Ghana. And I'm like, you're supposed to be in Togo and you're supposed to be in Ghana all this while. Oh, don't worry, something came up, I'll be there. When I'm there, I'll call you. So now it was stress for me because I thought my mom would be in Ghana already so that I can, hurry up and go quickly and greet them and, surprise them and all that. But I have to be waiting. And when you're waiting in suspense, when you are waiting, I don't know. My heart was just, It's like, hurry up, let this thing finish so that I can move on. I was just in the room, just waiting, praying she will make it on time. Because when it's dark in Ghana by 6 o'clock, the sun is already down. And she called me much later in the afternoon, and now come and see. Because we all thought maybe she was going to come later. We won't go there anymore. Me and my sister-in-law and my husband and all that. So we thought we won't go anymore because she was going to come too late. So I'll just find an excuse like, oh, my friend will come the next day. So she called later in the evening, afternoon. Oh yeah, I'm here, so your friend can come. Now we have to go and hurry up. I have to do small makeup. I didn't even really took time to even. If you see my eyebrows, not eyebrow, but eyebrows. Here is white, here is brown. I don't know. I just quickly did something. Put on it was so hot, but I was wearing shorts because I'm like, I don't care. I know they were abused, but I didn't care. But it was just so hot. I was like, if I could walk in my undies, I'm telling you, I would have done it because it was really hot for me then. Anyways, we ordered an Uber. 1 hour later, we're still waiting for this Uber. And the Uber, yeah, but where is the house? I can't find the junction. What color? What shirt? What is the color of the shirt you are wearing? I can't see you. I just drove past. I didn't see anybody. It was stressful because already the sun was going down. I could see the sun coming down small. And this 1 hour. It took 1 hour. There's so many different Ubers in the neighborhood that could have quickly come. And every time I wanted to to cancel the trip, I felt bad. I was like, maybe the person's already here. Maybe he's just finding it hard to find us, locate us. Oh my God, it was so stressful. Finally, this person came. He was so rude, so arrogant, so angry. And I'm like, it's not my fault that you couldn't find it. We're literally standing here the whole time. You're the one going up and down. Anyways, we were like, oh, hello, good evening. He didn't even... What is good about the evening or afternoon? He didn't even look at us. He was even annoyed that we were 3 people in the car, and he thought it was only going to be 1 person. He was even annoyed that we were 3 people. Because when we came and we opened the car, he was like, all 3 of you, and I was like, yeah, okay, sit down, let's go. And I'm like, hey, we are going to pay you. It's not that you are carrying us for free. Anyways, anyways, we've been going round and round, and the third time we drove past the same place that we already drove past 10-15 minutes ago, and I'm like, Oga, I mean, don't you know the road? Yeah, I don't know, but the Google Map is telling me to pass it. I'm passing it. I can't find it. And my son also, but you could have asked me long. I know the road. Why didn't you just ask me? And then she started directing the road, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just cancel this trip and let me just go home, because at this point, I don't even want to go and see my family again because I'm frustrated. I am angry. Like, everything is just taking so long and so... I'm tired. And you came late and the road is this, and then my mom came late as well, and the sun is already going down and this. I'm like, frustration is too much. Fana. We were getting... I thought I would recognize the neighborhood. We got there. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Hey, I didn't hear. Everything looked so different. Okay, so my heart was just doing ging because we were literally almost there. We were literally in the street, so almost there. My house was doing ging. Yeah, my God, I made me scared now. My house was doing me ging. And then we went. I told him not to, park in front of the house, like just a little bit further, so we can walk towards it. The feeling, I just walking in there.
Hello.
Hello.
Ranyika, hello. Yaba. Delali.
Good evening. Surprise you more than me. Yeah.
Oh. Hello. Thank God. Hello. Hello. Thank you.
Hello, Daddy.
Daddy. Oh, you can't see. Surprise.
Oh, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm more than here.
Local photo.
Hey, yeah, your own mom.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Local photo.
Two.
Wow. I don't believe you've been here.
Danica, 13 years, eh?
Wow.
13 years.
I don't believe you've been here.
Dela.
Don't go from me. Could papa airport. Yeah, but was on Passamia to Kaka, so I think what I put there, you with you, bye bye.
Hey.
I mean, I can tell you that way.
Thank God, I see. First, I had this whole, I was dreaming how I would, run towards them and they would see me and be like, Jackie, and then we all hug, oh, my daughter, oh, my niece, oh, my granddaughter, oh, me. That's how I imagined it. But then when I was just going, I couldn't keep my mouth. I was like, let me just say, no, it's me. And Dela is my house name. I'm Ewe, so by the way. And I got there and I'm like, oh my God, it's me, Delali. And I just couldn't keep going. I'm like, it's me. And I don't know what it was, but I felt so much emotion. Like I was so emotional because that's like the house I grew up in. Okay, I grew up in Ghana and in Togo. So the house that, I showed you just now in the video, that's also where I grew up. And I just saw my entire like childhood there. Like I just imagine that this is where I grew up. This is where I used to live. This is the people I used to see every day. And they all look so different, especially my grandmom. She looked so different. These people, me, I went to buy tickets, going through all the stress and everything. And all you can tell me was, huh? What are you doing here? I was disappointed. I thought they were going to roll on the floor and be like, God, oh, yeah, what is this? Oh, no. They were, in fact, annoyed that I didn't tell them. In fact, it was even, if it wasn't that I went through stress, or if it wasn't that, I'm coming all the way from Obodo, I'm coming all the way from Europe, they would have told me that it's disrespectful for surprising them because nobody surprises them. They don't know what surprises. They don't care for that. We are not age mates. So how dare you come and surprise them? How dare me come and surprise them? Huh? Elderly people, are they my mates? That's the feeling I got though. But that's just like, they just not used to, things like this. Like, if you had told us, we would have prepared better, really. Few moments later, they started sacking us. So I said, look at the time, the sun is already down. Please start going home. It's too dark. And I'm like, I came to see you. Yeah, you can come tomorrow in the morning. You can come early when the sun is up. But now it's too late. Go home. They literally sacked us. Anyways, and then we went to take our Uber. My mom walked us, and she was carrying my niece behind on her back, and we walked. We walked literally through the neighborhood all the way to the junction, and I was just looking at all these people, and I'm like, wow, this is why I used to run around, in my undies as a little girl when I was living here. And it's just so weird, like seeing the junction, just the feeling, just touching the ground, just your feet touching the, like. It was beautiful, and I was I was just emotional. I was just emotional. And then the car came, and I was going to sit in the car, and I saw my mom waving, and I had to cry all because it felt like I was not going to see her again. Like, felt like the moment I was leaving, Ghana to Holland again. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm leaving her behind again. Oh, and she just walked away. When she was waving, and she saw that the car started moving, she just walked away, like as if nothing was going on. I'm like, I'm here crying. Can't you see? So emotionless. I'm telling you, these people, they'll make you think they don't like you. Anyways. And then I felt really relieved, like a huge, how do you call it? A huge something has fallen off my shoulder. And this has been something bugging me for years. It has been something that I've been meaning to do for so long, see my family again. And finally, by the grace of God, it happened just like that. And it's like, oh, I've been planning this thing for some months now, and now it's over. So I got home. I was able to sleep well. I think that was the first time that I slept really, really well, knowing that all is well, knowing that everybody's alive, Because at the end of the day, 13 years is not small. I mean, things could have happened, but they were all alive, and I could see them, and that was just what counts for me, That night I slept like a baby, just with a smile, and I was just so happy. I was just lying in my bed with a smile, with a little bit of no tears as in but tears of joy, and I was just lying there with my smile. I was like, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God. I was so happy. I can't explain it, guys. I mean, but this is not the end, though. There are so many more juicy stuff to come. Do subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you'll be updated whenever I drop a new video. I'm going to continue with this Ghana series. I have a lot to say. Okay, not a lot, but I have things to say. I have things to share, things that I've seen. Hey, thank you for watching my video. Please do subscribe, click on the notification bell, like, comment, and share. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.